Hey everyone, it's Katie. It's been a really long time since I last posted or uploaded a video, I should say, to my YouTube channel. A lot has happened. I don't even remember the last time that I posted. Uh, Not sure how long ago it was, but a lot has happened since the last time that I posted. And I don't really have a lot of time, but I'm going to try and uh, make it as quick as possible, I guess. So I think the last time that I posted, I don't know how much weight I had lost, but I gained all that, or I did gain all that back. And at the time, I was going to school full time, I believe. Maybe I had dropped out already, but if I hadn't gotten to that point in the update yet, I did drop out of school in 2012. More like I almost failed out, but I sorry, I'm a little nervous. It's been a while. I was working at Lowe's, and in 2015, I got fired from Lowe's. But it was, at the time, I was upset, but now I'm glad that it happened because I wasn't happy there. They had changed management, like the whole store had changed management, and the store just went downhill from there. Um, while I was working at Lowe's, I met someone, and we ended up dating and were together for a while. And then I had got pregnant a year later. And then not even 9 months later, my baby decided that she was ready to come out. And sorry if the TV's annoying, it's bugging me. Okay. My daughter came 3 months early. She was born at 27 weeks gestation. I just kind of got an infection from something. I had went swimming a couple weeks earlier in a river. It was a clean river, but nonetheless a river. And I think they tell you to not swim. And I'm pretty sure I got an infection from that. I had this infection called chorioamnionitis, and it was making me sick rather than her. But had she stayed in any longer, she would have got sick as well. So they did an emergency C-section because my water had broken. It was like a pinhole break, so didn't really notice until the last minute. And she stayed in the NICU for a couple months. By this time, which was in 2016, I had already gained my weight, all my weight that I had lost. I gained it all back plus some. And then me and my ex started having some troubles. So I decided to pack up and move away. And I moved back in with my parents. I've been living with them since November of last year, like right after the elections. That's when I moved in. And it's been rough living with my parents, but it's also provided me opportunities that I wouldn't have had otherwise. It's a big, tough adjustment going from being independent, going back to being dependent on your parents. I have no job. I have not had a job since my daughter was born. Actually, I lost my job a month before I had my child. This was a different job that I had gotten after Lowe's, and it was only a temporary position. So I wasn't working. I just decided not to work because the doctor told me that my daughter did not need to go into daycare, so I decided not to put her in daycare. And that's another thing that my ex and I had gotten into big arguments about, is that he wanted me to work and I didn't. And yeah, but I'm glad that I haven't worked because I've got to witness all of my daughter's milestones. I've gotten to see her first tooth being cut. I got to witness her crawl for the first time. She's just now pulling up. Just everything that a working parent may miss, I got to see, which I'm thankful for. But yeah, so another thing that has happened, I've decided to get back doing a healthy lifestyle because or I've been tired of being fat, you know? It's tough. Like, I've been fat all my life. I lost 100 pounds a few years ago, and I gained it all back, plus some. And I decided to go ahead and get the process started of having gastric bypass, which I've already had done. I had it done I started the process in December, and for my insurance, I had to do a 6-month, period where I had to go through a bunch of nutritional stuff and lose some weight before I actually had the surgery. So I had it done, the gastric bypass done on June 20th of 2017 this year. So it's been about June, July, August, September. It's been about 3 months. It'll be 3 months, September 20th. And so far I've lost 48 pounds. I went into... the day of my surgery, I weighed and I was like 295. Yeah, 295. And now this morning I weighed like 247. So about 48 pounds I've lost. It's taken me 3 months. And yeah, I feel better already. I got a lot more to go, but I feel kind of weird posting this because I know a lot of people think that you take the easy way out when you have that done, but I just will say that there's nothing easy about it. Your stomach is literally like this big, maybe, I don't know, smaller, whatever. It's pretty small. I don't eat that much. I have to eat, the doctor or the nutritionist said, you need to eat like 3 meals a day and get in 60 to 80 grams of protein. Well, my lifestyle's pretty busy right now, so I don't have time to eat 3 times a day. I just have to eat when I can, and I try to eat often, but I can't eat much at the same time. So it's like a balance. I have to drink a lot of my protein. I've always been a big sweets addict. Can't eat sweets anymore. Makes me sick. Just makes me nauseous. Really, I don't get any of the terrible side effects like a lot of people do. Some people get what they call dumping syndrome, which is where it's, I guess, like 30 minutes to an hour after you eat something you're not supposed to, you're hung over the toilet. Not hung over the toilet, you're actually using the bathroom. But I don't experience that. I just get really nauseous. For my daughter's birthday, I had some cake, like a little piece. And yeah, sugar. I can't tolerate sugar, so I stay away from sugars. But yeah, that's what I had done. And this blog is going to be mostly about my journey with gastric bypass. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I haven't. I don't really have time a lot of times. Like right now, my daughter's asleep, and I got class at 12:30, so I need to wrap this up soon. But anyway, I'm starting now. I'm going to post hopefully weekly. I want to post more than that. But also, I got myself into school. I'm doing school full-time as well. This semester, I'm only doing it part-time. I'm taking 2 classes, and one class is like a 7-hour credit class, and then I have another class, so I have 11 hours total. And I only took part-time this semester because I wasn't sure if I was going to get any financial aid. But luckily, it turned out that I did, and all is well. So next semester, I'll be taking like the full 18 hours. It's going to be tough. But I've decided to do a 2-year program at a local community college here where I live for nursing to get an RN, associates in RN. And I have all my basics out of the way from when I went to school elsewhere. So I'm basically taking the 2 classes that I'm taking this semester. I have to get certified as a CNA, and hopefully next semester I can actually apply to the nursing program. But yeah, excited about that. It's my last chance to do something with my life, as in career-wise, because when I went to a 4-year, like your typical 4-year university, I filled out and used all of my financial aid is in loans. So I was able to qualify for a Pell Grant this year and have it paid for, and I got some scholarships. So hopefully that will continue. I'm just nervous because I did fail out last time, but I didn't have my head in the game. This time I have my head in the game. doing it for my daughter. Got to provide for her. And there's that. Also have been going to the gym a lot lately. It's been tough balancing everything, but I've been doing it. I have the help from my parents and other family members, so that's really good. When I first moved back down here, I was really in a bad place mentally, and didn't know how I was ever gonna get past being really depressed, and didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. I kind of have a clearer sense of direction of what I want to do, and luckily having family support is very helpful. So yeah, I think I'm going to end on that note, and I hope to post more videos. So for anyone that sees this video, if you want to follow me and subscribe, you can do so. And for me to be more accountable and more interactive with everyone, I'd really appreciate feedback and questions. Any questions? Yeah. All right. Y'all have a great day.